Hey Parker. So we're gonna be getting into a pretty heavy topic today. Yeah. So in a fairly strange coincidence with your video yesterday, I was actually in my health class yesterday and we are talking about mental illness and stress, and the thing that always goes along with mental illness is suicide. When I was in high school, a girl committed suicide. She was a previous alumni of the school. I think she might have been maybe a year out of the school, and she jumped in front of a train, essentially. My school did nothing to honor her. There was nothing done to glorify her death. In fact, the only thing that was really done in the school was very, very many people making fun of this girl, primarily for the method she chose. They said that someone would have to be stupid to do this, and a lot more nice things that I will not be repeating. It was really very sobering for me to hear this at the time, because at the time I was not in a good place myself. I was fairly depressed and suicidal, and hearing people react this way was horrible. Now, the next year in high school, I believe it was about the next year, but later on in my high school career, another boy who was a current student at the school killed himself, and the only indicator the entire school got was there was a letter sent home. Just, not even a page letter, maybe 2 or 3 paragraphs. That was also kind of sobering. The thing about suicide is I don't want anyone to do it. I don't think anyone is ever really sound of mind when they come to that decision, and I believe, it's horribly cliche, but I am a firm believer in the idea of it does get better. But I do agree with you that our society as a whole really, really, really has a horrible, horrible issue with romanticizing and glamorizing and so many other things with the idea of death and suicide, and essentially destroying yourself through cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, and then ultimately suicide. Probably through heartbreak and self-harm too. Those are 6 things that America as a whole needs to calm down on, because it's very pervasive in our media. And I know when I was in that horrible, horrible place, I was sort of kind of, I was drawn to the idea of, one last romantic plea before something happened. One last romantic grand gesture, if you will. Looking back on it, I wish I could go back and knock sense into past me, because that was not the way that anyone should be thinking. I just have incredibly mixed feelings on this, but I do agree that something needs to be done. This sort of thing should not be glamorized or romanticized in any way. As with the spur of mass shootings, which, side note, I am all for gun control. I am also all for people having their recreational usage guns, but I don't think that the answer to mass shootings is to just flood our schools with more guns and give a gun to every teacher, as some people say is the answer. That's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have one. But Parker, don't worry about me. I'm in an awesome, amazing place. I love what's happening. I love who I am now. It has truly gotten better, so yeah. So sorry this video has no substance. I'm like perpetually swamped with homework and babysitting and things like that. So I'm so super duper looking forward to your video, because I love all of your videos. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll see your awesome video tomorrow. DFTBA, stay super.